First of all, Michael, just reflection on the weekend. A few days have passed now. Great performance, all in all.
Yeah, good result. Good performance, especially I thought the first 20 odd minutes. I thought we started really brightly, and then we knew the game would be really open. We knew it'd have moments of being big spaces for them, the way they want to play. So yeah, all in all, in the end, it's really good to come out with the 3 points. You always want to start the season if you can with 3 points, but we know it won't define what we do for the rest of the season. So yeah, but great start and looking forward to tomorrow night.
That dogged determination that we saw in that second half, we had that disallowed goal for Burton, and then to get that winner is almost something that I think you associate with the desire at the end of a season. So how good is it to see it, from match day one? Yeah,
I think the group has got that a lot, and I think that's what underpins everything we do. We work hard, we fight for the 3 points. If we have to grind out results, I think we've got that in us. And even though at times I thought we could be better with the ball, which we'll always improve in, we've got a threat, and our threat are set pieces, and our threat is, like you say, the way that we can grind and the way we can fight for every moment. And it is something you see at the end of the season, but we're up and running now, and it's about trying to go to places, especially away from home, and you're going to have to be like that to get 3 points.
First full 90 in competitive anger, all players get through unscathed?
Yeah, not too bad. A few tired legs, as you saw at the end of the game. Our team and their team cramping up, because it's different. It's different from pre-season. So other than tiredness, no big injuries to report. So everybody's available for selection moving into Tuesday.
We saw from your wing-backs in particular almost a bit further back than we saw last year. Is that because of the players you've got available, or is that the system that you wanted to do, almost have that reassurance at the back?
No, I think it was just the way tactically we set up to deal with how they spread the pitch. So without the ball a little bit flatter, but with the ball still trying to be aggressive. So even Tendai scoring shows how aggressive our wing-backs are. But sometimes the way that they play dictates how we need to be with all our shapes, so in and out of possession. So I think it was just the state of the game really, and the style in which they played allowed us to be a little bit lower.
Were those crosses a coincidence, or was that part of the plan? Because we associate Lincoln with getting the ball on the floor and playing fluidly, but all 5 goals, including 2 from Burton, were all headed goals from crosses, I believe. Was that part of the plan, or just something that happened as a coincidence?
No, I think I can't talk about them. I don't know about them. But from our point of view, there's a couple of goals in there, or all goals in there we've worked on, so it's really pleasing. I don't want to go into too much detail what they look like, because they're tactical stuff, but yeah, for sure they're good goals from our point of view.
We talk about the system that you've adopted, and you mentioned about depth. Obviously we've got the transfer window still open for a couple more weeks. Where in particular are you looking for that depth? Is it more defensive or going forward, or both?
Yeah, a little bit of both. There's a little bit of, we need to strengthen a bit of areas in depth, just to cover bodies. We know we've got a few injuries still, and we just got to make sure that when we come out the window, we've got 1 or 2 more in, just to give us a squad depth that I think we're going to need moving forward.
Is it now we see the loan market coming in, or is it more permanent signings that you're looking towards?
Again, we're not really rushing on anything. So, we're open to the loan market if we think they're going to improve the team and we think they're going to add to what we've got. But again, we're not wedded to that. And then if there's something out there that we think is a good permanent, we can do that as well. So we're still in for everything that we think can improve us at the right time. But again, with the group we've got, the building at the minute, I'm really happy with. So we're not in a rush, and we're not going to be forced into anything. And if I'm really confident in what we've got, it's more about depth to add to that competition, really.
Your striking options, you've got, I suppose, 4 or 5 proper first team strikers that I don't think either would look, or any would look out of space on the team sheet. Is it a case of choosing your pairing now, compared to depending on the team that you're facing now, or is it?
Yeah, what I'm really excited about with the front line is they're all different. They all offer something different. Working out what that game's going to look like for them and what they can offer to that game. They're all very different profiles. So, Freddie's very different from Halsey. Halsey's very different from Jovan. Jovan's very different from Rob Street. Obviously, Tyler's out, so we know about that. But so it's really about what their strengths we can add to the pitch, which is going to cause problems for the opposition. So having that as a weapon, but also knowing that being able to bring Freddie and Rob on late in the game adds to our defensive structure as well as our attacking structure. So I ask a lot of the nines. I ask a lot of them with and without the ball. But it's great to have the options on the squad, if you like.
Looking towards the weekend then, obviously cup competitions, it's a chance, isn't it? A lot of people, kind of snub down on them now, but it's a good opportunity to not only build confidence, but also that match fitness that at the start of the season is vital.
Yeah, you mean to Tuesday?
Yeah, sorry. Tuesday, sorry.
Yeah, no, definitely, yeah. So it's good. We've got to look after some bodies, but it also gives probably an opportunity for one or two that are chomping at the bit to come into the team and want to show what they can do. So we're going to put a team on the pitch that we think can win the game and get through the game and try and get into the next round. For sure, we want to take all cups seriously. We want to take all leagues seriously. And like your question about the depth, that's why we want the depth in the squad.
Obviously, it's the first match at the LNER this season. Obviously, exciting to get back under the lights.
Yeah, it's brilliant. I think under the lights is amazing. It's an amazing atmosphere. So it'd be really, really good to see some fans down there. Really good to see, the young fans, all the different fans again. And of course, then we roll into Saturday as a big one. But first and foremost, let's try and get through this cup. Let's put a team on the pitch that can be competitive and get us into the next round.